Howdy, hello. I'm exhausted. I apologize for that. Welcome. I have no me without you here. I have no clue what we're talking about. I did Halloween stuff just because I had the pictures ready. It's a little clickbaity. I'm sorry. We'll talk some Halloween stuff. We're definitely getting into the full on spooky season. Apparently, that's a bad word now. Maybe that's why some of my
Really?
videos have gotten demonetized. Apparently, you can't say
Whoa.
spooky. I don't know.
I would understand
Um,
why the word spook would be a
I don't know. I
demonetization.
don't know. Maybe the FBI doesn't like us calling them out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say, what's with the pink Barbie? It's supposed to be red. Is it look pink? I'm sorry. I can adjust it. I will make it blue. Raise the blue, lower the red.
Doug
There we go.
209, don't say that. You might
Spooky.
get demonetized.
It's fine. Whatever. So we're already. I see we have some candy corn fans in the chat. Yeah, there is way too much candy corn in Florida right now. So there's a candy corn shake somewhere. I feel really awkward of even thinking about. I do want to talk about something that I've noticed after going to three different theme parks in 3 days. Um, Disney's lowering their food prices, and
Really?
and Universal is raising them.
Huh.
So I find that very interesting. I was at Epcot yesterday. If you guys saw the stream, we watched belly dancers for about 20 minutes. It was very
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, cool. Ballet dancers.
yeah, but I noticed that the food booths beginning of Food and Wine were about $7 to $8, and now they're $6, where all the food booths for the most part at Halloween Horror Nights are around 10. And I'm very intrigued by that. This is just I mean, Universal is building um I don't know why though. Maybe Universal's worried about the cost and expenditures of Epic Universe being built, but it was just something I noticed recently. Even though drink prices are cheaper, so there will be I guess food price gate. I'll work on that, but I'm
Mhm.
gonna check out everything going on now. I see some regulars in here. Let me go up and check. I see we have Weasel, Team Candy Corn. Disappointment already.
Mhm. I don't
We have
understand like why people like candy corn. I'm like my uncle is a huge fan, but like I remember trying it as a kid. Is like this is just eating crayons. Not that I've eaten crayons before, but I can imagine that's what eating crayons is like.
I will say this, like candy corn is like one step above the 300-year-old candy in your grandma's dish.
Yeah,
Like you know those candies, the sugar plums that have the crystal rock on the outside that has never changed since 1922. Like
yeah.
I will say candy corn's a step above that, but it's from the
Mhm.
same factory. They're just on the same floor. It's just like one step above because it doesn't have the taste of old to it. I
Does it
mean,
have the taste of a grandparent flavor? That sounded weird. I'm sorry. I like, yeah, you're right. Like having candy corn on the dish is just reminds me of like grandparents.
I've read that Disney staff is sneaking into. I don't know about that. The beam pad. I want to say hey, what's up to Nagrinol. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Doug 209. Welcome as always. And Chris Ellis up here earlier. Where are you? Here you go. Hail Tom Zorton chat. Yes, indeed. Hail. This is kind of just a chill stream. It's been like honestly, it's been like a crazy weekend. Uh, I don't know if the world's ending. We might have the world ending. I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted to have some dumb fun for a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
right. Because the little alert system went out, and we almost became zombie
I,
fighting people.
nothing on my thing wrong. Like I had my TV on, my computer on, my phone on. I didn't get any warning. I feel like I'm either like safe, or if there's ever actually a bad situation, I'm gonna just not know. I'm just gonna be doing my
Yeah.
day, and everyone else is gonna be like running away from whatever's coming to hit here. And I'm just gonna be like, well, oh well, I'm
Well, as
off
far
the
as the like a little alarm thing, I was like, I'm not gonna hear that because I am annoyed with those sounds. And somehow my phone, like I know I can get rid of the sound, but the vibration, I'll still get the notification. But from what I understood is like, yeah, I'm still gonna get the alert sound. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
turn off my phone. Turned off my phone for like good 40 minutes, turned it on, and I still got the dumb alert. Like the noise. I was like, gosh, that's like the one thing that always scared me as a kid is that like to me, like I automatically think the world is gonna end when I hear that sound.
I honestly turned off like most alerts from my phone because there's too many. What's the silver alerts for the old people? There's too many retirees around here. There's always a silver alert going out. Like, all right, we got some old person walking around drunk somewhere. Can you go get them? Like, I don't need to know where your Uncle Bob or great Aunt Susan is walking around after going to play some bingo. Like, I don't need that alert. Like to be like a localized thing. Like, I'm not gonna know where Uncle Bob's supposed to go. I'm
Yeah,
just
well, in
saying.
the area that I live, it's well known for Amber Alerts, so that goes off almost on a daily, if you know what I'm talking about.
We're gonna be nice and let everyone see the picture. Well, I didn't realize we were. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just
Dang,
kidding.
that's a good view.
Just kidding. But I do want to talk about this. I think I've talked a little bit about how Halloween has kind of shifted. Because when I was a kid,
Yeah,
little wee old Tom dressing up as Batman, Superman, um, there wasn't the concept in like really in Halloween stores of like sexy blank outfit. Like I feel like that was a late 2000s things where Halloween went from being for kids to being for slutty college kids. Like I feel like that switch happened. And all of a sudden it's like everything has to be titillating, not frightening. Because I'm going to say this, and I've said this on stream. As soon as you put boobs on something, it's less scary.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is.
I mean, that's
Like,
how Medusa should like. Well, I wouldn't call it manipulate, but that's how she would turn men into stone because she had her girls out just for the viewing, and the guys would just turn into stone. Well, if they looked into her eyes, but don't be fooled by dangerous boobies, y'all.
yeah, I would say, yeah, Halloween used to be about spooky stuff. I don't know what happened.
I'm all about the scary stories that actually happen, like mystery building or a building that caught on fire mysteriously, and then you can see like
I,
the so obviously the building's still like as is, but you can see like the spirits or like the silhouettes of ghosts. Like that's the stuff I like to hear.
I just kind of what happened to like sultry Halloween? Like we could still have like a little bit of feminine energy to these Halloween costumes, but they don't have to be like what you'd see at the corner strip club.
Yeah.
I don't know what like I don't know what happened to that. Like it just seems and trust me, you don't want me in anything low cut. You do not.
What
You
about
do not
Daisy?
want no low cut for Zort. Zort is always in his birthday suits. That's all the eye candy you get. But I just think it's a thing. And it's not the other thing. And a Barry White Halloween. I'm not sure what that means. The bean pad. I'm
Please
not.
explain being Panda the Trap because I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what it is either.
I'm very confused. Exhibit A, the BG. Again, you guys are like. I'm very confused, but I will understand. I also apologize. I am watching two toy poodles that are hell on earth, and I'm very much losing the will to live during this time period.
He is losing his patience with those doodles.
Yeah, yeah. It said sultry. What is Barry? Oh, Barry White equals sultry? I guess so. I was not expecting that connection. Oh, the wallpaper. Yeah, yeah. Just drink more. Oh, I've tried. Drinking's expensive. It's the first thing you cut off when you're trying to save money. Uh, I think it's also who they can hire and what they're hiring for. Elvira is a good bring up of this. The old Elvira movie was campy. There was a little bit of teasing to it, but it wasn't overt. There's a show I still haven't gone to at Halloween Horror Nights called Nightmare Fuel, which From what I understand, it's pretty much like a Vegas show act. So I don't know how to film that for my channel. Even as is, I feel like I should be age gating any of the Halloween stuff just because of stuff. Don't bring up Twilight. Don't bring up vampires. Sure, Twilight. Don't bring it up. Nope, nope, nope. Vampire. I honestly have a belief that like vampires was like basically a thing to keep people in at night, like the old school way of getting a oh what's it called when you have to go to inn like a
bed and breakfast.
no like when the town has a time they stop the thing. I'm really the fact that I'm not remembering this word right now
A thing
is
that they stop time.
like when you have to go
Oh,
in like a curfew. Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah. Like when I was in North Carolina, the town I was in, there was an 8 p.m. curfew. You weren't allowed to be out.
Mm.
Like it was just dumb. Like I've never been that before. Same thing. I mean,
Jail.
same thing. Even for Morticia from the original family was sexy without being slutty. Exactly. You can be that. Like I just feel that we are aging kids up too much. Because I was seeing like 9, 10, like 8, 9, 10 age kids at both of these events. And like I don't mind if your kid like a kid likes scary stuff, that's fine. But when I saw like little girls twerking along with the scare actors at SeaWorld, I was like, okay, we got an issue. Like there's a problem here.
No kid is gonna learn. No kid of mine is gonna learn how to twerk at Universal or SeaWorld.
No, Tom. Vampire was this chick from Plan 9 from Outer Space. She was sultry. Okay. I'm getting films that I don't remember Vampire from Plan 9 from Outer Space. Is
Now
that
this
one of
is my.
those black and white films?
I was gonna say this is my ignorance speaking, but isn't Vampiro like an
A
animation?
cartoon?
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a cartoon. I concur. I'm glad you concur. No, and that's the problem. I put the poll out a little while ago on Twitter, and everyone's agreeing 18 plus, and I agree 18 plus. I do not know why you want to bring a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old to something that goes until 2 in the morning. Like, I don't get it. I feel like Universal is being disingenuous, or have an age limited ticket that goes until like 10, and you keep some of the more risque elements out, and then put them in afterwards. She was an actress from the 50s, way before. Ed Wood films. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. That's way back when. That is way back when. Wow. So I don't really know. I mean, it seems like Halloween in other areas seems to be less this way. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods. And she's muted, so I'm gonna keep talking. But I don't know. It seems like we are getting stuck with low tier scares because nothing was scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing's scary. It's like, okay, well, this is supposed to be scare actors and scaring, and
Like jump scares and
well, even like
chainsaws and clowns that are gonna run after you. That's scary.
last year when I went, it was a little bit more towards scary. I couldn't like. It's not like this time where I'm literally seeing in the Vampire 69 section, unless it's called Vampire 69 section
Nice.
of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. They're the stage for this lady just to twerk. That's what she does the entire time.
And the
Like,
fact that they have 69 in the name.
yes, but my point is like that was not there last year. Like, there's a couple of scare actors that might have been a little bit more provocative, yeah, but last year it was a little bit more like toned down, and this year it seems like it's amped up, and I just don't know why. Chris and Steph get scared at like their shadows. I don't like. That's true. They do. I remember last year, like I by that point in time, October 30th or whatever, when we did the meetup last year and we did Halloween Horror Nights, I did Halloween Horror Nights like 14 or 30 times by then. I don't know. I did it a lot. So I was at the point in time where I'm basically pointing out, oh, I know that dude. Oh, I know that dude. Oh, I know that dude. I know that lady. That's at the point. Like at the point in time where you're there enough times to actually remember each jump scare. They don't sell the necklace. They don't sell the necklaces at Halloween Horror Nights. So Hollow Scream does give you a necklace option that will make it so you don't get scared. They call it's like the Scaredy Cat necklace, and you wear it and it flashes, and they won't scare you. No, I don't scare easily. The only time I got scared was during the Stranger Things house because there was an air cannon I wasn't expecting that blew right at my face. Like there was just like a big high pressure air cannon out of nowhere, and it just blew straight on my face and knocked my hat off. And that was more like fumbled. Like, wait a minute, why did I get shot with air? So, but I grew up like at 5 years old watching Hellraiser. Like I'm a weird kid. You have any favorite scary movies, Nomi? If
Ooh, like so, I think I've shared this story before, but as a kid, my grandma would get my cousins and I locked up in a room, and she would play Chucky as a punishment to us because we were like misbehaving. So scary movies don't phase me. So Chucky's one of them. It's been a while since I last seen it. Um, I do like the Conjuring universe, like Insidious, obviously The Conjuring, The Nun. Those are just like lower tier scary movies. But the one scary movie that I really liked that it actually moved, like when I say moved me, like I was nerved by it, was Talk to Me. Talk to Me was such a good movie. It was well written. Definitely, it has to do with like the spirituality realm of it, and it got to me. There's one scene where I actually I was legitimately scared.
oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, there's a Twitter post going around yesterday, I think, which was like, what was a movie that actually scared you, or was the thing that like scared you, or worst fear? And there's a Hayden Christensen movie that came out like 2007
Uh-huh.
called Awake. I don't know. It's got Terrence Howard, Hayden Christensen, and I don't remember the female lead. This was the movie that was like I watched this, and that was my nightmare put in form. Because it's a guy unable to move that's under anesthetic or anesthesia, but he's still fully aware and cognitive. And they're getting ready to just kill him, and he can't do anything about it.
No, I never heard of it. I'll have to check it out.
That is like if you want to give yourself white coat hypertension or whatever, that movie will do that.
I will literally look for it because that actually sounds really interesting.
Talk to me was about a streamer who hosted in theme parks. The beam pad, I don't know about that. Yeah, Paralyzed Nightmares are definitely a big one. The actual cool movie. Hey, it's with it came out 2008 or 9. The Order with Heath Ledger playing like a exorcist priest. Now it's not super scary, but it's actually a very interesting movie in terms of like just aesthetic and place and stuff like that, and the idea of it's an interesting film. It was one of his last, I think. It was like right after Knight's Tale, but right before Joker. It was a different type of film. I think the female lead was actually the same person from Knight's Tale, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
That's an interesting movie. Not super scary, but
is it like a get you thinking type of movie?
thinking more so. It's like hard to find. It's 2003, so it was definitely early on in his career. But it's got a really cool cat. Like Peter Weller's in it. It's got a very good cast. You know what? Why don't we just play the trailer? Maybe they won't get mad at me. I'll see what happens. I've had good luck and bad luck lately with playing trailers on stream.
You got hit for the Mummy on Thursday.
Yeah, for the music.
Mm.
Like, and it was only like 10 seconds of it. So it's actually called the Sin Eater in other territories. It was called the Order here. Which is interesting that they would again, this is like one of those trailers that comes in 4:3 aspect ratio for the time frame. I kind of like that. Like, YouTube doesn't force it into widescreen. I'll accept that. All right, we should have this ready to go now. Let's watch the altar. It's a.
I need to speak with you. There's a pressing matter in Rome.
On Disney owns
Alex
it now.
Bernier has a gift for solving the mysteries of the beyond.
My little brother was murdered. They brought Alex in to consult.
But a pattern of bizarre deaths.
Do you know what these are?
Birthmark. It's not a birthmark.
Has led him to a conspiracy.
What are those?
It's the language of Christ. Blood in, blood out. There's a ceremony.
In a place no one would expect.
What do you know about the order? What are you talking about?
Rogue priests outside the jurisdiction of the church.
I assume that the two of you plan to seek them out.
Now he must battle a secret.
This is definitely a 2000s trailer for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is you don't really know what's going on.
And then also, I haven't seen Hayden Christensen. Do you mean Heath Ledger?
This is the order. I'll do the other one next.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is the. What's up, Mountain Mutt? I see you
Hello.
popping in. Nick Brown, what's up? See some people popping in. How you doing? What's up, Nick Brown? I keep on. I don't know if it's Brown or Brony or Braun. I'm gonna keep on saying Brown.
Yeah, I see it as Brown.
Yeah. If he corrects me, he corrects me.
Secret order.
Alex, what are you thinking?
It was murder. I've seen the marks on the body myself.
There will be no inquiry.
That is using a supernatural killer
I'm afraid. You should be.
to take absolute control of an empire.
There are some things worse than death.
You must stop this investigation immediately.
Walk away, Alex.
Something terrible is gonna happen.
It's a setup. Get as far away from here as you can.
I honestly like this movie is different.
It's different, and it's almost like the same cast. It's all the same cast of a Nice
Yeah,
Kid.
they filmed them at the same time. I think. Like, I really think it's filmed at the same time. You have pretty much the same people.
Yeah, I was just to say. Now they're just only missing. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's also Vision in Marvel.
Oh, I knew his name. Wait. He was in Wimbledon with Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah,
Now I have to remember his name.
it's called The Lant. Hello.
Oh, it is Bone, so it is Brown. Okay, thank you, Nick Brown. Vision, Paul Bettany.
Yes, there we go.
I'm getting there. It's been a long day.
Say goodbye, Alex.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Not for nothing, there was also a lot of movies like this around this time. You had Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. You had The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was a lot of like odd, outwardly weird Christian movies that had something to do with the church at this point in time that came out like in this time frame. But we're now gonna go look for that Awake movie. So let's remove that for a second. I'll find the trailer for Awake. Again, these are not super scary, but they're definitely in the mood for season.
For the spooky season.
Yeah. So this was, oh God, I feel old. 2007. So also finding the actual thing, like the actual channels don't have the trailers for these anymore. Like you got to go find like some third party place to watch them.
Mm.
Paul Bettany was really good in Priest. And what's up, Mystic89? Hello, how you doing? I'm gonna keep saying spooky because they said it was a bad word. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Spooky, spooky, spooky.
Oh, this is rated R. The language, I'm guessing. So. Oh. Now I know why I can't find it anywhere. Thank you, Weinstein.
You take a good look around you, Clay. You're creating jobs, you're saving companies. You own half of this city.
Oh, we are going to have to EFAP this a little bit because of the actual songs in there. So about like 8 seconds at a time. That's a couple seconds.
We're engaged to be married.
A little bit more seconds. We got Jessica Alba in her prime, I will say. And Hayden Christensen just coming off of 2007 would be what, Attack of the Clones?
Yes.
Or Revenge of the Sith?
I think it was Attack of the Clones.
No, Revenge of the Sith was at 2005. So right after Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how many films he did after this. Like he took a dry spell after this movie, I think. So
Clay, you got your whole life ahead of you.
Do I?
Come on in.
And we got Rhodey, or the first Rhodey.
Original OG Rhodey.
I'm gonna say it right now. I think Terrence Howard did a better job as Rhodey than Don Cheadle. I'm just gonna say it.
I mean, I can see it, but he was a little punk because he wanted more money, didn't he? That's the reason why they recasted him.
Yeah, he wanted to renegotiate because I think after the first Iron Man, he did do Hustle and Flow and almost got like an Academy Award nomination or something. So he thought his stock was higher. You know, contracts are contracts for a reason.
Yeah.
Get acquainted. Not out. When I open up your chest, it is a very real possibility that you will die right here.
Yeah. Right now, just the laying on the operating table with the doctor talking, I'm already not happy. Just letting people know this. Yes. Not happy.
On this table, you get your house in order just in case.
As soon as you get out, I'll be right here.
It's all nice, lovey-dovey. You know, everything's all fine.
What was he sick with in order for him to like lay on the?
He had like a mild heart condition or something they had to fix, like some form of open chest heart surgery, like a repairing a valve. It's been a long time since I watched this. I do not like this movie.
Okay.
Like I legitimately, like it's not that it's a bad movie. It's just that I do not like the concept. It is, like I said, my real word, frightening.
Yeah, because like the doc, he was just saying he's like, you might as well get your stuff aligned just in case it goes south. Like, well, like, that's a pretty big, serious, like, you know, talk. Yeah. If you're laying on the table and you may not make it out alive.
Yes. Dengar says Nomi's perfect voice.
Oh, thank you, Dengar.
Go ahead and count back from 10 for me, will you? 10. 9, 8.
And
is he good to go? Sleeping like a
20. I did not know that stat. I guess it probably stat changed as population growth increased.
baby.
What? Am I supposed to be asleep right now?
Everyone ready to get started here?
I can still hear you.
Ready as up.
And that, my friends, is where I like stop. Like that can happen. Like that legitimately can happen to you. Idle hand, good choice there. The beam pad, idle hand is a good choice. But no joke, like that is a thing that can happen if the mixture's off, if depending on how you react, and that's something you can't fix. And also, if it's not done right, your heart rate will increase, and you could have issues that way.
Well, like I remember getting my wisdom teeth taken out. I was numb, like I could not move I tried my best and I did succeed because I remember I was already knocked out, but once I started feeling them putting the injections in my gums to numb it, that's when I started fighting it out with my body. And I remember so vividly the doctors telling me to relax and me to like not move around, and I have to let it happen. And yeah, so I still had consciousness of my body, and then like they increased something in me where I was out completely. So that is a real thing, and I can hear everybody talking. So yes, I've experienced that. Oh, you're mute, Tom.
So personally speaking, my body did not react well to local anesthetics. I've had 4 or 5 stitches. I still feel it. Nothing they can do. So I've gotten used to it.
Uh-huh.
So when I did my wisdom teeth, that was after I saw this movie, and I was like, okay, you are going to have to knock me out before knocking me out, because I'm just going to be against this. My body will be trying to leave.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, because I've never been under before until I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So now I know they have to go a little harder with the anesthetics with me.
Wow. Good one, the beam pad. I couldn't do math when they removed my wisdom teeth.
Wow.
Not humor either, huh? Sorry, the beam pad. Sorry. We love you.
I'll ever be.
Wait, something's wrong. Am I supposed to be able to still hear you? What's the matter?
I don't know if I can do this.
Do not get paranoid. Just inject the heart. In an hour, he'll be dead and we'll be rich.
Wait.
There's the rub. First of all, they're all doctors. They're rich to begin with. Like, yeah. I mean, I know they're paying off 12 years of med school. They'll probably be $800,000, but still, they get paid a lot per year. And anesthesiologists get paid really a lot per year.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a high earning job.
That's almost, I was going to say, isn't that like a 7-figure?
Yeah, like I don't understand why you would need whatever that was at this point in time. Yeah. Like that, it seems like it's the wrong people to be saying, oh, they're short for cash. Like, unless it's a teaching hospital and all of them are in beginning of their residency and they have like 10, 20 years of debt ahead of them, I don't understand how this works.
Yeah.
Logistically speaking, after the fact. Also, talk about the easiest acting role ever. He's just lying there most of the time, monologuing. Like, I guess he was hoping for an Oscar for this. Like, he played someone comatose. I don't know.
I deserve an Oscar because I did nothing.
I laid perfectly still for 3 hours a day.
If I would have been any more relaxed, I would have been dead.
What? No one knows. He'll be toes up on the slab downstairs.
Oh my God.
Oh, the tears.
They're trying to kill me.
Nothing happened.
This is just my imagination, that's all.
I mean, after the fact that, like, if you could get away with this being your role and half the time you're just lying as a slab and then you're running around, props on them for coming up with an original concept movie. But it does sound like something out of Law and Order SVU. I'm going to say that. Like, it does sound like a procedural. Let's see. Missing, I had 2 wisdom teeth removed. First one was fine. The second one ended up, oh no, ouch. Sorry about that, Mystic 89. Fisher Steven always plays a great villain. I agree with that. How does it end? How does it end? Do you want me to tell the ending to you? You guys don't want to go find out for yourselves?
Spoilers.
I mean, I can.
What the hell's going on
say
here?
it.
Everything's fine. You shouldn't be in here.
Don't trust him. He's lying to you.
I'm not risking your life on some second-rate doctor.
He's my friend, Mother. I trust him. Scalpel? I'm so sorry.
You're not gonna die.
Do you want me to give you hints? I can give you hints. Do you want me to give hints?
Give me hints.
I will say the mother is not the bad guy.
Okay, I think that's an obvious one.
Well, but if you watch the movie, they show a strange relationship between the mother and Hayden Christensen. I can tell everyone right now the bad guys. I'm just gonna tell them. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry. I'm gonna spoil the plot twist. Jessica Alba organized it because he changed his will.
That nasty woman! How dare she?
She changed the will right before the surgery to make sure she got all of the money. So it tells you if the woman's insanely attractive, don't trust her.
Yes.
Just don't. Don't sign your I would be like, okay, I'm gonna put all my money into a trust, and this dude I barely know
Yes.
was gonna run my money. I'm just gonna say that. Like that would be my plan. Or like have the dog and have the dog be the owner.
I know.
Can you bequeath things to dogs? Like I want
in
my dog to have my entire estate. Can I
in
do
the
that?
state of Texas, you can.
Wow. Do people do that
Yes.
to their horses? Like, oh, Bob, the horse is gonna get my entire estate. How does the horse pay taxes?
I'm not sure how horses work in Texas, but dogs for sure can be entrusted to.
How does a dog pay? I'm sorry. This, like I said, this is going to be this type of stream. I do not know how a dog pays taxes. Like how?
I'm not sure. I had to study that, and even in my textbooks readings for dogs becoming, bequeathing an inheritance, they still don't explain why. So I maybe I have to read more into my textbooks of into insurance and how that all works.
He's the chosen one. How could she? That now like honestly, that's what really would happen with Padme. Jessica Alba was there. She swooped in, and that's why the pregnancy didn't go perfectly well.
Mm-hmm.
She got her just rewards at the end. She caused the empire. Yep. I have to share something. I tweeted this out earlier, and I just couldn't believe they waited till after the show ended to release the Hasbro Plus Pulse line of Galaxy Edge lightsabers. Let's see if I can open the image in a new tab. So this is first of all, it's not even for pre-order for like another year from now. Like you can pre-order for May 24th, 2024 or whatever. Like it's not even out now. I want to open the image in a new tab. Copy image.
But I see theme park in the chat, and hello, theme park.
What's up, theme park casual? How was Not Scary Farm? I caught a bunch of it. I was kind of lurking. I was out and about today for a while, so I hope you were doing well, my friend. All right. Oh, wow, that's very zoomed in, like 200% zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Now I can share it. Oh, I understand it. I'm just trying to figure out how they pay off, your mortgage. I understand how the dog could be a trustee. I'm just trying to figure out how, the logistics.
Yeah.
I'm weird that way. I want to know the fine print. Rogue might take it. Rogue might inherit everything. So I just need to know the full gist.
Let me Google that while you're Googling your thing.
So here is Sabine's saber coming out at $290, I believe, from Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say that first of all, this saber is already for sale in Galaxy's Edge as Ezra's saber. So I think this is like double dipping in my viewpoint, because it was out like a couple of months ago as Ezra's saber before Ahsoka started for like $170, I want to say.
Okay.
Inside of Galaxy's Edge. Now they're selling $280 on Hasbro. I think it's $289.99, I think. And don't trust me when I say this. They're going to release Kanan's saber in Galaxy's Edge, and then they're going to release Ezra's new saber on Hasbro. That's what I believe is going to happen. So they're going to be able to double pick and have two different names. So people that are dumb enough to collect everything are going to have to, well, this is Ezra's and this is Sabine's. So the sheep that go in and just buy stuff to buy stuff, will buy multiple of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many people have probably 3 different versions of Anakin's saber now because they released slight upgrades? I'm wondering.
I mean, I would if I had invested back then, I would have just kept the originals, because I definitely would not buy any of the lightsabers currently that Disney's doing.
I will. It's just funny, and it's all because of marketing and Like, I hated when they called it the Ray saber, and then it's the Skywalker saber now, or the like. It's just, again, I apologize for the yapping.
Okay, I actually, so I have the information of the.
Oh,
So
dogs.
it's not just dogs, any pets. So a horse, cat, frog, any animal that it is considered a pet.
So that I will say our poll is finally showing the correct answer. Candy corn is trash. 68% to 32%, and we have 22 votes so far. So I'm glad that it is the correct thing. We are ending the poll at 40 minutes. So the correct information is there that candy corn is trash. Just saying.
It is.
I would say this: don't buy this. Like, do not buy this. Do not spend your money on this. Do not spend your money on the new Ahsoka blades. Like, look, I will say this: I've gone to every theme park in the past few days. I've gone to SeaWorld, I've gone to Universal, I've gone to Disney, and I've had complaints at all three. I've had things I liked at all three, and the one thing I can tell you right now is it's not worth your money right now. We are. I'm ruining. I'm going to ruin the own concept of my channel, but with what's going on right now in the world, it's watch it for distractions, have it for that way, but don't waste your money on stupid things right now. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yep.
I want to recount votes in Florida have a problem before. Ooh, you want to recount? I don't know if you're going to get one. See, I'm a dictator on this channel. That's what happens. So yeah, sorry. But you can always go eat it. You just know that you're not eating something. Honestly, though, you can make. I think that that'll be a test. Someone make it actually good tasting candy corn. Someone can do it. I bet you someone can do it.
Yeah.
Just don't get, because I think what Bragg's makes candy corn, right? That's the company that makes candy corn, the big one that makes it. Bragg's also makes apple cider vinegar. Do you really want to trust a company that makes apple cider vinegar to make your candy? Like, I'm just saying. And I think it's also like a generational thing. I just never was the biggest candy corn.
Yeah, you're saying it out loud, and it makes sense why my uncle likes it.
Why?
I have no idea. I honestly don't know. So last time I saw him, not that long ago, we went to Walmart together because we were doing a cookout. And then Walmart had them already out for sale and display. He's like, "Oh my God, my favorite time of year." So he had put 6 bags, and I kid you not, 6 bags in the cart. I was like, that is disgusting. So yeah, it must have been a generational thing that mainly my uncle, not my mom, but my uncle loves it.
Also, I'm going to want to say that I'm very happy that I'm not at HHN today, because this is about from like 40 minutes ago.
Tell me what's happening.
It is just a huge. That is just not fun.
Yeah, that'd be overwhelming for me.
I think so. Florida is equaling to the golden temperatures right now. We're getting highs only in the low 80s to like high 70s. Next week we're going to be in the 50s for low temperatures. Like, we are getting our fall finally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the snowbirds are starting to come back down. You know what I mean? We're getting the influx of the snowbirds now because it's not 100 degrees out. And I can tell you what, I was there Thursday and the crowds did not look like this.
Okay.
And it's only a couple of days, and like this don't seem fun. And put it this way, 40 minutes ago would have been 8 o'clock. That's 2.5, like an hour and a half after the event actually even started at 6:30.
Yeah. No, thank you.
What's up, Stephen Brown? Hello. So I will say this: if you're gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights and you're coming down and you want to do it, I would say go like Wednesday, Thursday. Don't do like a non-school night, and it is a holiday weekend, but still, I was there the first night and it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. Well, I'll be experiencing the California one, so hopefully it won't be the same as this one.
I'm hearing wonderful things about the California one in terms of the scare actors and the houses. I've heard very, very good things about it. So I'm not surprised. Normally, character actors and scare actors are better over there in California because you're in the industry there, like you're more near it, so the people have more like range and things like that. What did Mount Mount say? Mount Mount in general, in general, theme parks are not worth the expenses for me. But I gotta admit, y'all's streams for Halloween events are really tempting. It's like so much fun. It is fun. It is fun. And I think Hallowstream is actually a very great value for 30 days for $100. Like that's not bad at all. And you know the lines are not bad there. If you're just going there to have some scary stuff and have some random people shake their butts at you, Hallowstream will work that very well. Halloween Horror Nights is like the express pass alone for the end of October is around $250, pretty much every day, I think. $240 to $250, and the day tickets are around $100, so you're getting $350 because you need the express pass. The wait times are like anywhere from 50 to 200 minutes. On Wednesday, I think it was when I was there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You probably just go to Hallowstream. Busch Garden ones I hear is a lot better. I don't know if I'm able to get over there that one because that's a 3-hour drive for me. Going over to a thing at night, and I wouldn't be getting home then until like daybreak. So I probably wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. I've failed this chat, but no, I can't do that. It's just way too long of a drive. But it is worth it. I think they're fun, especially with a group of people. Especially if you're with someone that gets scared easily.
Yeah.
Joe from Locked and Loaded Latinos, when we went to the Halloween for the first night, she was just like every scare actor, like every single one.
I would expect that from her.
And I felt bad because like she was like in front of me. I just kind of went up and like slowly tapped her on the shoulder. Freaked. She thought it was a scare actor. Freaked her out. So yeah, if you have someone that scares easily, that's even more fun because you need your entertainment. So always good to bring someone that scares easily. I sadly I was not there when Park Hopping was there with Krista because I would have done the same type of thing to Krista, but sadly I could not get over there in time. But that's okay.
I can only imagine what had happened.
I'm pretty sure she would have yelled at me and said Tom and something or other. I don't know. Change your color, Tom. Something like that. Which, let's be honest, my color will never change in Mario Kart, by the way. It'll always be orange. I can guarantee you that because I don't know how to change it. I'm not going to look up how. It's simple enough. Let Zort drive. I don't know about that. He already drinks for me. If I let him drive, that's going to be a ticket. I don't want that to happen.
That is some dangerous consequences there.
Doesn't feign Zord. He's run out with... The creatures keep on trying to take Zord. Like, they come... The characters come out and, like, petting his head. I always feel like they're going to try and grab him off my shoulder. It's a little weird. Like, they're fixated. It's like they want to have him with one of his own. No. Zord is not a creature of the night. He is just to hang out at night.
He's a night creature.
Now, I will say Universal's missing a big opportunity not having, like, a little shoulder mogwai or gremlin thing. Like, they're just missing opportunities here with, like, that type of thing. I'm just saying. They have no like, wearable creatures. So, that is my rant about that. I don't... Universal needs more shoulder pets. Like an owl from Harry Potter. Little owl or Hedwig sitting on your shoulder.
Yeah, Hedwig.
Like, yeah, I don't understand. You can have a little rotate its head and maybe flap its wings. I don't know. Universal seems to be lazy. Unless Disney has a patent on this stuff, which I don't know about, and I don't know how long the patent lasts for the whole thing. Like, you mean a furry Grogu? No furries. Furries are bad.
He's a no good.
Zord is their god. Oh God, I hope not. I don't want to walk around with someone's deity. It's a big responsibility.
If Zort was God, we'd all be dead.
Not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be fine.
He takes, or you take care of him.
I'm like the person carrying the Pharaoh, or Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Literally on your shoulder.
But I will say, I will say that the Thursday before Halloween, we're going to do a '90s Halloween special with scary movies. We will obviously pick some that are scary and some that are okay for people from the '90s. Talk a range of films. I think Halloween night, I will be actually at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights because my ticket's good on Halloween, so I might actually be there for Halloween. There might be 2 streams that day because I can actually go and see some of the Disney Halloween stuff on the 31st too. So there might be a back to back or something like that.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying it sounds fun.
Yes. You're gonna do any content from your Halloween extravaganza? So you're gonna do like pranks. I want to see Nomi like do a prank video.
I am good at pranks. I am the best at pranks. My only thing is like, don't prank me, or definitely do not come behind me and like tap me on the shoulder or like squeeze me from behind. I will throw hands, and I have made someone's nose bleed before. So like, if you do that, that is on you. But yes, as far as pranking people without getting hurt, I'm really good at that.
There is a haunted house here called Scaremageddon, where you actually have to sign a waiver to do the house before starting it, and you start out in a body bag.
Oh,
they put you in a body bag and throw you in a room. Like legitimately, that is how the house starts.
Oh my gosh!
So
how much are tickets?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I would have to like see if I could get media credentials for it, because like I don't even know how. I mean, if you're claustrophobic, don't do that. Obviously, a body bag, like that's not fun. And actually, the part of the waivers they're allowed to touch you during the thing, so it's a lot more different than HHN and Hollowscream. So I will look into it. I'm curious about it.
I will sign the waiver that they don't trust or they don't touch me, because yes, once you touch me, it's I have no control, and I will defend myself as best as possible.
Mundane Matt, that sounds awesome. I don't know why they're being thrown in the body bag sounds awesome, but it could be. But this was just going to be like an hour stream just to hang out. I had a kind of a stressful weekend, and I needed to talk about random stuff. And it's better than me talking to the 3 dogs that just bark back. You guys at least respond intelligently most of the time. So, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean most of the time.
Talk to people because, dogs are good companions, but they don't talk back to you.
No.
And then also they'll probably try to convince you to put their name on the trustee, and then, so they can get whatever inheritance you leave.
I see Bradley Scott popped in for a little bit, throwing the hands up for The Rock. So this week for parks, I'm not sure yet. I will let you know normally a day or two ahead of time. There will be a members video out tomorrow for the corn dogs. I know Sarah was asking about how to make them. Got all the ingredients together, and I made some today. So that video will be out tomorrow for members. Little cooking special for y'all. And besides that, I have no clue. I will be around. Nomi, what do you have coming up?
I have a video coming out on Monday. You'll be seeing me construct a cake and then give my thoughts on the Barbie movie and other things in between. Monday also I'll be doing a Game of Thrones stream with Legion Ryan. Dames and Dorks on Thursday. And then Friday, maybe Royal Night Friday Night Royal Rumble and Abyssal Musings. But you can just follow me on Twitter, and then I will retweet the stuff that I will be doing.
Yeah, the bean pad. I have to take those dogs out. Their names are actually Gizmo and Toto. And they are the bane of my existence for another 13 days. It's kind of also why I haven't been out as much to the parks lately, just because it's harder to find a sitter that will watch 3 dogs and follow the insane amount of rules I have to do for the 2 other ones. So I will try and get out soon. Tomorrow will be the first test run. I was trying to get it set up today, but I will be on Kick and YouTube tomorrow for a gaming stream. I finally figured it out. So that will be the first Kick gaming stream tomorrow. Some point in time in the day when I can, because tomorrow's a holiday. I forgot completely about it, but we have it's Columbus Day, and it's still Columbus Day, and so I have off. I completely forgot, but
all right.
And thank you all for watching. Have a good holiday weekend. Enjoy your time, and as always, don't be afraid to be the fool. It's more fun that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to remember always, I do have an outro. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Enjoy later.